Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going back down to Antarctica. I've been sent this discovery here by Elizabeth, something very unique in the ice and snow, about 100 feet long, nearly 80 feet wide. We're going to take a closer look at that here. This is a modified still image of the location down in Antarctica. Also ran across something myself while I was down there looking around. I'm calling a ghost outpost. You can see the outline of what looks like a structure and a triangle craft. I also have a new sky phenomena picture slideshow I put together I think you guys are going to enjoy. But first, down here to Antarctica. This location here is very mysterious for multiple reasons. First, we're going to go to this location here that was shared with me by Elizabeth. At first, you really don't see much, but when you get to turning the directional, looking at different angles of this thing, whatever it may be, it does indeed look like there's something in the ice down here that has an opening. This is 100 feet long, 80 feet wide. We'll measure here real quick just to show from here to here what looks like some sort of an entryway, just a little over 100 feet long, right? And then we go width, just say from back here at the back. It almost looks like a triangle craft, but it's difficult to tell. Around 58 feet wide at that section. All the way here at the back, it's around 80. Go from side to side, it's actually 71.4. If you go from clear back here in the corner from side to side, it's 85 feet. So, you know, it varies because it does come to a V shape, but it does look like it goes down into the ice and snow. This whole area right here looks different than the rest of its surroundings, and then it has this feature here. We're going to take a look at that feature. I've got some photos I've put together here in a little slideshow that I've enhanced and zoomed in considerably. You can see that this structure that looks like, I don't know, some sort of a V shape, something large in the ice that we just measured. It's 100 feet long. You can see features on the surface of it, look like large circles. Again, this was sent in by Elizabeth. Here is a heavily enhanced, modified still image from that location. Again, doesn't fit in with its surroundings. That's all. We don't know what this is, not claiming to know what it is. It's just another mysterious place in a mysterious place on Earth, Antarctica. So whatever this may be, I don't really know for sure. All I know is it's not snow, it's not ice, and it appears to have purpose, or at least maybe at one time it had purpose. I'm going to stop it right here. If you look real close, and I understand it's a little bit pixelated, but you can kind of see rough features on the surface of this thing. It doesn't look smooth, but yet it doesn't look like snow or ice. They look uniform, whatever they may be. Don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And they're also over here as well. So it looks like this one section has similarities on both sides. So that tells us that maybe it is indeed one section. Here it's heavily enhanced, obviously. It's very black compared to its surroundings, very dark. Here I've enhanced it with light, and you can see those surface features right there, plain as day. And then they go into a V, into the ice and snow. Just look totally out of place. Have no idea, but yet another good observation by Elizabeth from down in Antarctica. Here it is in black and white. Let me pause it again real quick. See the surface features? They look like they, too, have purpose. And this whole thing had purpose at one time. There's a good look at the features right there. They extend nearly 100 feet from the front of this thing that you can't really see too well all the way down to the end. That whole section's about 100 foot long. Heavily modified with color and light. Again, just trying to get a different look at whatever this may be. Now we're going to this area not far from where we just looked at this V-shaped object in the snow and ice, and I'm calling this a ghost outpost with a triangle craft. Right here you can see what looks like a perfect triangle. Definitely doesn't look random like the rest of the rock here in this particular area. Definitely sticks out. Quite obvious, actually. There's a triangle right there. But if you look to the left of it, you can see what looks like the hologram of a rectangle. See it right there? If you don't see it now, you will here in just a second, because I modified this still image and it sticks out quite obvious. Here it is in somewhat of a black and white format. See the opening right here? See what looks like a perfect triangle, some sort of an outpost looking building, but you can't see it. It's almost transparent. There's the triangle, again in black and white. That's why I called it a ghost outpost. It looks transparent. Look at that. There's something there. And this here was, there it is in enhanced black and white. Actually, light is dark and dark is light. The triangle looks light now, and the structure has darker edges, especially on the front and back. And that's around 50 feet long, around 25 feet wide, around 15 feet tall. Some sort of a outpost looking rectangle. And there's a triangle next to the rectangle that appears to be transparent or semi-transparent. Very unique, mysterious place. Once again, shows up down in Antarctica. That right there is a nearly perfect triangle. So coordinates to that area, I'll take you right back to that area here. Coordinates are 74, 57, 42 south, 113, 27, 58 west. And that's for the large V-shaped object that's in the snow and ice. Come over here to the ghost-looking outpost, and the triangle shape is right there. In fact, let me turn it back towards the north. There you go. That's just like the picture right here that I modified. There's the rectangle, and I didn't alter the still image in any way. I just adjusted the light and color to try to get a better look at it. That's all I ever do. But you can see what looks like a transparent rectangle sitting right there. And then there's the triangle. Really cool. Coordinates for this area: 74, 57, 45 south, 113, 29, 39 west. In fact, it's just south of the area right here where there's a triangle or something in the snow and ice. They're all part of this large rock formation right here. So there's the coordinates if you guys want to go check them out for yourselves. New sky phenomena picture slideshow I put together. Sedona, Arizona. Photo taken by Jan, sent in by Paul. I had two different people send me photos of this sky phenomena that occurred a couple of days ago out here in Arizona. They don't know each other, but they both sent me in pictures of this very unique sky from a couple of days ago. Jan and Paul, actually this photo was taken by Jan, sent in by Paul from Sedona. And I had another young lady send in pictures of this same very unique sky that normally you only see during the spring when the sky is full of pollen. I've noticed that connection in the past, and there is some substance to that. But right now, we're not in any type of bloom that I know of. Amy E. also noticed this from up in the Cottonwood, Arizona area, which is up the mountain a ways. Same exact phenomena. Big, colorful rings around the sun, or in the proximity of the sun in the atmosphere. And here they are side by side. Cottonwood, Sedona. And those photos were taken by two different people, two different locations, just minutes apart. Vancouver, Washington, James. Incredible looking sky. Vancouver, Washington, James once again. Same sky just a few minutes later. Incredible looking roll clouds. Chula Vista, California. Photo sent in here by Jesus. If you look real close, you can see what looks like the outline of something up there in the clouds that does not go with the rest of the clouds in its location. You can see some lines there that have 90-degree angles. Quebec. Photo sent in by Jonathan of a big sun halo low on the horizon with a couple of sundogs. Bushland, Texas. Larry. Notice just something unusual up in the sky. Sent a picture in of a good observation. Anna Z from Bolivia. This looks similar to what was observed in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You can see what looks like some sort of a symmetrical cloud, craft, whatever you want to call it, between the orange and the bright yellow down here. There's something light gray that does have a metallic appeal to it. Soren B. from Berlin. Check this out. You've got people over here taking pictures of the four horses of the apocalypse on top of this building. Here's an insert I put in of the four horses that are up on top of the roof of that structure. The ominous looking sky from over in Berlin. And here you can see people down on the ground looking up at the sky and the horses, taking photographs. Here's another look at the same building from the backside. and that's the moon. Berlin once again. Look at that. Just awesome photos. There's a logo we're all familiar with. Here's those same skies reflecting off of the window of that large white limousine you guys saw just sitting there. Here's some sort of a very low profile roll cloud hanging above the road. Carol D out of Hiram, Georgia. Get a load of that sky. Just incredible. Canton, Texas, Teresa. Notice what looked like a heart-shaped sunset. Look at that. Very low on the horizon, and it's very camouflaged with the cloud cover, and all you see is the sun setting, and it's in the shape of a heart. Big double rainbow here out of Louisville, Kentucky, sent in by TJ. You can see the back part of it right there, just a little bit. Pensacola, Florida, Tracy. Another halo, low on the horizon, bright sundog over here on the right. And it also had some unique features directly above it. Look at that arc up in the sky. This one here is very unique. Dennis took the photo and noticed a odd-looking halo around the sun, very close to the sun. Normally, they're spread out kind of large, like we see all the time. We're used to seeing that. Never seen one quite like this. Sure, it's some sort of an atmospheric phenomena, but don't know what to call that one. Detroit, Michigan, Joey noticed a hole punch cloud above the city of Detroit. Anna B out of Norman, Arkansas. Got the sun peeking in behind the clouds there. Cindy B, some very unique wispy looking clouds that you don't see very often. Good observation. Las Vegas, Nevada. David. Looked like the clouds that were observed up in Washington. Looked like big, long, hollow tubes up in the sky. Just incredible. Good observation, guys. Double Oak, Texas. Derek. Very bright pink, purple sky. Fort Collins, Colorado. Irma, some low-hanging purple clouds, ominous-looking sky. Thornton, Colorado. Laura, probably the same cloud deck, only a different color, orange. Oklahoma City, Gidget A, of some cotton ball-looking clouds filling the sky. James T, got the complete opposite, smooth as silk-looking clouds. Princeton, North Carolina, Jelly V, of yet another bright pink sunset. Bandera, Texas. Michael T, bright orange and yellow sunset. London, England. Susie, you can see what looks like a triangle up here in the clouds, or at least the formation of a triangle. Erie, Colorado. Rob driving down the road and looking at what appears to be a version of the USS Enterprise. How about that? Big old cloud bank over there looks like a spaceship. Fairfax, California. Will noticed what too looked like some sort of an odd-looking ship in the sky, or some sort of a submarine opening in the clouds. Looks like a very long hole punch cloud in the sky that is quite long and very symmetrical. Looks like something in the form of a disc went through the clouds and left that opening in the clouds. Very unusual, and good observation, guys, and keep the photos coming. You guys are wide awake and on the ball. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website. Sometimes I use the photos in a picture slideshow, just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.